Friday after work, we drove back to Scott Lake Campground and grabbed site number 14. We enjoyed our dinner once again with amazing views of the sisters over the lake, though that is until some clouds rolled in.
This is collecting water for filtering. That reflection looks so cool.
But Saturday morning, there were no clouds to be seen. We made breakfast, packed up, and headed over to the trailhead.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
We are back at Scott Lake again, but instead of headed down to Obsidian Falls like we did last weekend, we are headed in the opposite direction. And we're going to check out some lakes and possibly climb Scott Mountain and camp. Yeah.
We're going to add a couple miles today going up to the top of Scott Mountain, but that's all.
So this is the Benson and Tenas Lakes trailhead.
And so this is where we are now. This is what we did last weekend. And we're going to head up here. And we're planning to hike up Scott Mountain and come back down and grab water at Tenas Lakes. And then we're going to come out here towards Tenas Lakes trailhead and head up. Possibly camping at Kuitan Lake. I think that's how you might pronounce that. And then tomorrow, hike this trail back down and around and come back up. So we are headed out. His pack weighs about 2 pounds less than mine, but that is all. I have an extra liter of water.
I told her to wait on the extra liter, but she decided to take it, so.
We had it already filtered, so I'm taking it. So anyways, let's hit the trail.
Yeah.
Vámonos.
Allons-y.
You gotta watch your step, there's little frogs all over the trail. This creek is dry. Blueberries are about to come in. This is the start of Tenas Lakes. A bunch of little tiny ponds basically. We're gonna go down and check out the lake, come back up. Yeah, so we're gonna go up Scott Mountain Trail to check out the top. Not sure what it'll be like, but we're gonna find out. It's beautiful out here. Little breeze, it's nice.
Yeah, the breeze is wonderful. Nice wood walk. It's mostly up. We're kind of in a flat spot at the moment, but mostly up because we're headed up Scott Mountain. We have not yet taken the turn that will actually directly take us up Scott Mountain.
Ahead of us, yeah. It's a pretty cool view. Pretty much the top of Scott Mountain here. Gorgeous day. Little breeze. Mickey just said, worth it. A little climb up here.
Straight in front of me is Hayrick and Hoodoo. So that's probably Three Finger Jack behind it.
Yeah, there's Three Finger Jack, Hoodoo, Hayrick Butte. Can't really see Jefferson in the clouds. And there's Washington.
And she does. She has it real bad.
Yeah, so we had left our packs right here at the trail junction while we hiked up to the top of the mountain. Now we're going to go down to that last little water source and get some water filtered and have lunch. Just got back on trail after 45-50 minute lunch. Kind of got cold there sitting in the shade. So I think we've got about 6.5 miles, maybe six and a half to where we want to camp.
Going downhill on the Benson Trail to the knob. And then I'm not sure if our trail after we take the turn at the knob is going to go uphill or if it's going to be mostly flat.
It's uphill at first and then it's just gradual after that.
So I think we have a pretty easy rest of the day, but not as easy as this downhill has been since we left. Since we left lunchtime at the Tenas Lakes area. So back to the trail. I'll put this camera away before I trip on some rocks. Deer Butte Trail.
This portion of the trail has a lot of blowdowns. It's very not as clean, not as well used.
Okay, so since we turned at the knob onto this trail, it's been primarily uphill, a little bit flat, and this trail has not been maintained recently. So, while it's not too bad, it's a lot of limbs in the way, a lot of little blowdowns, nothing impassable, but it's definitely slowed us down a lot. And because we went down so much from the other trail, it also got a bit warmer. But it's still pretty cool. But when you're going uphill, it feels a lot warmer than it is. So this is what I mean by a lot of little blowdowns. Not impassable, but they still slow you down. And it's been a lot of that. Otherwise, the trail's been not terrible. It's just messy. Like I said, passable but messy. So it's a little slower than I would have expected. See? More messy. It's been about 30 minutes for our break.
We're another break. Yeah. So how much further do we have? 2 miles?
About 2 miles, maybe a little more.
Let's get her done.
Vámonos.
Allons-y.
Allons-y.
I'm sorry?
It's French, so let's go.
Fascinating.
Okay, so that's what we just came through. Let me turn the camera around. And this is what we're going through.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
We got out of the burn area, which had a bunch of downs, and now we're in some old growth. And I was gonna say there hasn't been any downs, and then I just came to one. As soon as I think that I'm good, I find a nice big down.
Taking Hand Lake Trail tomorrow. We're going to continue down Deer Butte to look for our camp spot.
Almost camp. At least the trail's nice.
All right, so we're taking this side trail now off the Deer Butte Trail to go down to the lake, find a camp spot. So it's a pretty established trail going over here. Hopefully we can find a good spot. So there's an opening there at the lake, and there's a couple of tents there and a puppy. And there should be another spot around the lake, so we're going to go check it out. It's really nice here right now. Breeze is nice. So what do you think, hon? Somewhere in here?
Right here?
Probably, yeah.
Chicken ramen, loaded baked potato, mashed potatoes, bacon bits, and fried onions. It's good. It's good stuff.
Just relaxing. The sun's going lower and lower over there.
Good evening.
Well, it's 7:15. Sun is just above the trees still, but it's still up. And we've been reading. We did all the things, had dinner and stuff. How did we do today, hon?
We did about 14 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And we did 1,500 feet in elevation gain and 2,200 feet in elevation loss.
14 miles, 1,500 feet up.
Yeah. So we did
That's
pretty
not
good.
a bad day. That's because we added the Scott Mountain Summit.
Totally worth it.
It was cool.
Totally worth it. All those mountains. That was so cool.
Yeah, it was good views for sure.
Yeah, the extra elevation going up to
We
that
had
was
full
totally
signal,
worth it.
full bars and 5G up there.
Yes, because you could see Hoodoo and Hayrick.
Yeah, the
And
cell towers.
Hoodoo
on
has
Hoodoo.
cell towers, so
I did a FaceTime with my sister, so there's such good signal.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Today was nice.
Yeah,
Actually.
there's a couple ladies also at this small lake, which they actually told us about where the spot was,
And
and they have a little puppy too. They have a dog.
The trail after the knoll it was pretty
Bad.
it was pretty messy, and then it got really bad
With
in the
blowdowns.
burn area. It had several
horrible.
low blowdowns before the burn area that were annoying. Not undoable, not impassable, but
Yeah,
annoying.
we did a little bit of trail
And then the
maintenance
burn
to get
area,
through.
it got real bad. Still passable, but a lot of blowdowns. And then after the burn area, there was a few more blowdowns, but it was pretty good after that.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and I'm
7 miles,
hoping
probably.
that tomorrow's trail is cleaner than today's.
There is some uphill, and then it ends with a downhill, but we do have some climbing to do tomorrow. But it's only like 7 miles.
I think most of the climbing tomorrow will be in the morning,
We each have.
like right after camp, so it'll still be pretty cool. So I think it'll be fine.
We've already got water. We'll have water for the morning, and we'll also have 2 liters each to carry. And there is some water along the way, which we could use our CNOC.
Unless we get more water, we won't have 2 liters.
Our Migos to fill up if we needed
But
to.
we'll have like 1.5 liters unless we choose to get more water. But there's 2 different lakes, so I think we should be fine. The possibility, one possibility of us camping today is some of the lakes that are on the trail tomorrow. So there should almost for certain be water there. So I think 1.5 liters to start should be plenty.
All right.
Well, I'm going to enjoy some sleeping and probably the last few minutes of my book. So, good night.
Thank you for watching.